showing. Can you hear me?
Yes!
Thank you for showing your support for friends, for family. We're sharing it because we're not just helping ourselves, we're helping everybody else, even if they're not aware of the dangers presented to them. So thank you very much. My name's Chris VanBerg. I'm with a company called Corporate Fit. I'm a founder of it. I also have a book coming out called Think Great, Lose Weight, because our mind and the way we think and are educated is how we are the true ways to being healthy, okay?
Yeah!
So, quickly tell you who I am. I'm a health coach, I'm a life coach, I'm a wellness coach, I'm an acupressurist, I'm a nutritionist, anything that has anything to do with healing modality is something I want to learn. Because I don't believe in pharmaceuticals, I don't believe in poisoning our bodies anymore. I believe in healing, and healing comes from nature, air, water, and food. Listen to me, the reason I help people is pretty simple. I don't know if you've looked around, but there's a lot of sick people out there.
Yeah.
And people need a lot of help, and there's so much misinformation. Misinformation coming from our doctors, coming from drug companies, coming from our media, from our marketing, that we think these are healthy products and they're not, and that is the problem. It's the education that is driving sickness in this country.
Yeah.
The reason I got into this is many years ago, my mom got diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and if you don't know what that is, it's a disease that just chronically gets worse. There's no cures by Western medicine. It's a nerve condition, and it starts with pain in your hands and your feet. Eventually it's pain in your arms and your legs, and eventually it takes over your whole body. My mom was bedridden many days for 3-4 days on end in chronic pain, unable to move. The only thing the doctors give her is pain medication and immune suppressants, neither of which are good long term. So I went on this mission to just start studying everything I could about health. And when I really understood what the problem was, which is what we were putting into our bodies, I gave my mom a new diet of just fresh air, clean water, and a healthy diet of healthy food. And 5 months, all of her symptoms abated. She has no symptoms of fibromyalgia anymore. She can teach dance for the first time in 20 years, not because she has to, but because she wants to and she has the ability to again. Since then, I've helped thousands of people fix incurable diseases or reverse chronic ailments or get off medication dependence because they don't want you to be cured, they want you to be on something to manage your symptoms. See, it doesn't matter how nice your car is, it doesn't matter how great your shoes are, how beautiful your house is, or that pool in the backyard. Nothing matters if you don't have your health. It all disappears. To me, to be healthy requires 4 simple things: fresh air, clean water, healthy non-GMO food, and good consciousness about what you're doing. People all over the place talk about toxins. Let's be real simple here. Toxins get into your system, and people are selling these detoxes and these cleanses. Well, how do you think you get those toxins? You're putting them in your mouth. You're rubbing them on your skin. So let me save you a lot of money. Stop buying all these detoxes, stop buying all these cleanses, and just put in clean air, fresh water, healthy non-GMO food, and you'll be healthy. Let's talk about some lies. Right off their website, Mosanto says they help farmers. They say they improve yields. They help increase sustainability, and they're helping end world hunger. Well, let's just start with lie number 1. They put more farmers out of business than any company ever in history. 15% of the population used to make our food, now 3% of the population makes our food. You know why? Because the only thing GMOs support is large, monoculture, corporate agriculture, which puts people out of business. To this day, there's not a single plant that's a genetically modified food that produces more food. No increased yield has ever existed, nor will it. They've never increased sustainability. In fact, you have to buy their seeds every single year, which is actually less sustainable and costs people more. And feed the world. We actually produce enough food already on this planet to support 12 billion people. That's way more people than exist on this planet. But the cost of food is going up, and the reason why people starve is because they can't afford the food. Over 30,000 people a year die of hunger. Most of them are children. And they live in countries where they export most of their food. Because corporate farming is what is running the industry, not small farmers. And that's what GMO supports. So let's talk about the health, okay? Just real quick. There's 2 GMO foods that are really mass production. Corn and soy mainly are the main foods, and it's 2 big things. Roundup Ready and Bt toxin. Let's just talk about Roundup Ready just real quick, okay? You have to understand that Roundup is what main ingredient is glyphosates, but they have some other ingredients. But what happens is glyphosates kills plants. So they genetically modified the plant so it wouldn't kill the crop. But the problem is now they dump herbicides all over our crops. Well, it's not like you can wash that off. It absorbs into the root system and you're eating the glyphosates. Glyphosates kill weeds by stop them from absorbing nutrients. So it does the same thing in your body. There's 140 published studies that talk about the side effects of glyphosates in your body. Linked from everything from killing your digestive enzymes, destroying your immune system, killing your organs, destroying your reproductive system. And that stuff is 95% of our genetically modified foods. And it's all of our corn production and soy production, which is in all of our foods, processed foods. Okay? So be mindful of that. There's another ingredient, it's called POEA, and I'm not going to attempt to do it. But it's listed as an inert ingredient, which means no side effects. But there's published studies that show that it specifically kills placenta cells, embryonic cells, and umbilical cord cells, okay? Which means it's directly affecting our reproductive abilities. We're killing babies before they even have a chance at life in genetically modified foods. Now, there'd be more published studies on the genetically modified foods themselves instead of the GMOs, except our government didn't do it. The National Institute of Health didn't do it.
Come on.
They said the corn looks just like the other corn, so must be the same, right? Over 200 countries have either labeled or banned these foods because of the side effects, and we don't even have labels here. It's not about Republican or Democrat, it's about do they support your community or not? Do they support corporations or people? Getting round up over here, I'm getting excited. Listen, 9 out of 10 people support labeling. I bet 10 out of 10 in this crowd do, right? Fact is, we want to know what's in our food, but I bet almost all of you already eat healthy. Okay? Because you know better. You're probably buying organic, you're probably buying non-GMO food, but it's everybody else we're trying to save. It's our generation still to come. It's the people, even if they don't know we're fighting for their rights, that's what we're here for. I'm just a man. By myself, I can't fight a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate like Mosanto, or a trillion-dollar food industry that all uses their products and is threatening with their ad revenue to fight us. By myself, I can't fight the doctors and the pharmaceutical companies or the trillion-dollar healthcare system. But
Oh, snap.
I'm a man with an idea. I'm a man with knowledge. And if I can share that knowledge with all of you, with my friends and my family, and you share it, we can create a movement. And a movement can bring down titans of industry. We can change our healthcare system. We can change our food industry. We can save our planet. All we have to do is fight together. Stand together. Every person that changes their buying habits from genetically modified foods to organics is one less person they profit off of. One more person where we send our money to the people that are fighting for our rights and providing us with healthy food. If enough of us do it, organic will be cheaper than that genetically modified crap. Please, join me in my cause. You can sign up at thinkgreatloseweight.com. I would just want to provide free education so we can share it with our family members and we can create a movement. I love you all. Thank you very much.
Thanks.